Hey folks, I'm doing a YouTube video again today. I haven't done one in a long time, but this is a good product. And I usually have a problem to solve and they don't have the piece of equipment I need to resolve my issue. Well, they do now, okay? When you're trying to adjust your volume, you have a lot of boost pedals to get your level up if you're doing a lead, so you hit the boost pedal. A lot of times that's not adjusted quite right. You adjust it before you start and then the volumes go up. Then you got to readjust. You're constantly readjusting, trying to find the right level for your lead and then to back down off of your guitar. The other problem I have is I like compression. I'm a clean player for the most part. I love playing dirty, nasty stuff too, distorted stuff, but my clean signal, I want a good strong compression even at low volume levels. If you turn your volume on your guitar down, your signal to your compression pedal drops and your compression drops. You lose sustain and response from your lead playing. So anyway, long story short, I find this thing called Little Black Amp Box. Okay, let me show it to you. I hooked it up to my little mic stand thing. Let's see right here. Yeah. Anyway, it's got a volume knob on it, and it's passive. It's a passive unit. Okay, which means you don't have to plug it into power, and you run it through your effects loop, and what it essentially is a volume knob. And what other thing is really cool is you can maintain your pedals and amp volume or intensity where you want to. So if you're pushing you want to push your amp where it'll break up, but when you do, your amp is so loud it's overdriving the band. This thing will let the amp break up. You can crank the amp up full bore, all knobs pegged 11. Put them on 11. Go up to 11. Peg everything. And this little box, it's just got a volume. You plug it in through your effects loop. You can turn it down, still have the distortion, still have that great amp distorted crunch, And the same thing is true with compression. Yeah. So I'm going to show what I need. So this is, and my amp is cranked all the way up. It's pegged. Yeah. Hear that, compressed, grindy, which is cool. Okay, and I got a hotter bridge pickup, so when I put it on the bridge pickup, I got a hotter bridge pickup, so when I put it on the neck pickup, it goes down a little bit. Well, I just reach over and crank the volume up a little bit. It's right there at your fingertips. A lot of guys will put it on the amp. I don't like that. I want it right beside me. If I'm doing something live, I can adjust immediately. This is the greatest tool that I've come across for my playing, at least. And you want to get the levels right with the band, and this is so convenient. Like I said, you can do it with the volume pedal. A lot of guys are comfortable with running those and getting that exact right spot, but I never can get it exactly right. It's never where I need it to be. So this is the greatest solution for any of that. So like I said, if you want a little, it's kind of expensive for what it is. It's a glorified volume knob, okay? And you cannot run it between your pedals. So you come out of your pedals and you go towards your amp. You can't run it in that signal line. You have to run it, you have to have an effects loop, and that's the rub on it. So if you got an old tube amp, it's not going to work. But you got a more modern tube amp that has an effects loop, perfect, no problem. So anyway, I was just excited about it. I wanted to show it to you. I hate to show you how much it'll crank, but hold on a second. Turn it down a little bit. Oh yeah. See?